a title, and I'll actually use ChatGPT to help me come up with a title, and then I won't script it out. I'm horrible at doing scripts. I might do bullet points, and then I'll have that, and then I'll plan on, okay, so where do I want to video this next video?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, cool, it works. Anyway, we're out here live, bro. We're out here live in Angelo City, Philippines. We're about to go on a walk, Barry. How come that don't work? Anyway, we're about to go on a walk, Barry. We're gonna go outside to Angelo City and walk around and walk to the SM Angelo City. SM Clark, bro. SM Clark. Anyway, we're gonna do a live here. You're on the Sick Grandpa channel. I'm your host, Ricky Drama, here live in Angelo City, Philippines. Yes, I went to the casino again last night. Yes, I played 3 machines. I played 3 slot machines in 20 minutes, okay? I played 3 slot machines, and within 20 minutes, I won 29,000 pesos, okay? So I won 29,000 more pesos, bro. So now I'm up to 500,000. I'm up to 500,000 pesos, bro, now for my winnings there at the casino, bro. At the casino, bro. Yeah, I'm up to 500,000 now. Oh, my God, bro. And, of course, I celebrated with a pepperoni pizza from Rock Bar, you know, the Rock Bar. It was raining, so I had it delivered. But anyway, you know, so that's exciting, bro. That's exciting. But, you know, there's this blogger named Craig in Sabu. Now, I met with Craig in Sabu. Help you out, send some to the Toledo court. You do it, bro. You know you got the Benny to do it, bro. Come on, you fired me. You fired me very a long time ago. You fired me. Oh, you fired me. Jordan Melody Blogs coming in from Washington State. Nice seeing you, sir. Yeah, did you see Jasper in the Philippines? You see Jasper in the Philippines, his video yesterday? Obviously, he is like, you know, defeated, hurt, destroyed, you know, just stomped on, you know, finished, you know, adios, you know, Jasper in the Philippines. You know, this is what happens when you go on YouTube and don't do full disclosure, bro, especially when you're a live streamer. When you're a live streamer, you got to put everything out there, put everything out there. And just be transparent, bro. You know, Jasper, you know, you can't say like I have the hottest girlfriend, you know, I have the most beautiful girlfriend and not show her, bro. Everyone needs to see your hot girlfriend, you know. If you get married, you know, and you're like, oh man, I was with this girl for 6 years and, you know, now I'm married and I had an extravagant reception, of course, I didn't tell anyone about. And then I just dropped it on my channel and I got married. And then, but by the way, where's the pictures of the wedding? Oh, I can't show it. I can't show it because I don't want anybody to see what's going on with my, you know, situation. Come on, man. But anyway, this it might be bad out here, bro. I mean, we're gonna get going anyway. Anyway, Craig and Sabu put out a video about Philly in the Philippines. Is his #1 hero, you know. Craig and Sabu, this guy right here, Craig and Sabu. This he's, you know, right now he's with mommy. You know, he ran home to mom, you know, because it broke. Craig and Sabu blew all his money. Now, I'm going to keep saying Chris and Sabu. Now, Chris Sabu was a YouTube blogger that was on Social Security disability living in Cebu, Philippines with a Filipino who ended up getting married to and it became a nurse. And then he just like disappeared, bro. But anyway, Craig in Cebu. Craig in Sabu, you know, this guy, he's got cerebral palsy. You know, he wears cardboard around his feet. He's got crutches, and he's trying to get around. He's one of the new physically challenged handicap. The town got together, sent money, get all their money together, sent the disabled guys over here to the Philippines because they're like, oh, anyone can get a girl in the Philippines. Just send them over here. That's why you see all these guys in wheelchairs and everything else. Do what? No, I fly. No, I don't go a lot to the bathroom, bro. If I'm in economy, then I go to the bathroom and just, stay there, bro. I can sit, you can stand up in you can stand up in the bathroom. You can watch YouTube in the bathroom. You can do all kinds of things in the bathroom, bro. But, you got to make sure it's clean. Okay, the bathroom's clean. And that means taking airlines, like Singapore Airlines that actually clean them. Okay, so. But, I fly more business class nowadays, bro, because, it's, why not? If you can get a good fare. But, I'll take economy if I think the plane's kind of empty, bro. And I'm kind of good at picking them out. I'm not the best, obviously. I'm not a Steve Montelli, okay? I'm not that smart, bro. But anyway. Craig in Cebu. Craig in Cebu made this video about Philly in the Philippines being, what do you call him? He's the greatest. He's the best. No one knocks Philly in the Philippines. That's why we're making this live stream. Philly in the Philippines is a scumbag. Now, I apologize out front to Mark and Arlen from our Philippines journey. I apologize for having to make this video, but obviously Craig in Sabu does not know anything about Philly in the Philippines, okay? We all, people that have been watching, people that have been fans of YouTube, people in the background on the Discords and people on the WhatsApp groups and people that, all the trolls that work hard every day doing emails, letters, reaching out, trying to distract YouTubers and get information from them and collect it all over the time and set out these big extravagant adventures about, trying to string them along for months and years, with disinformation just to fuck around. They care, Craig and Sabu, they care when you put out a video like this, right? These guys have been around, everybody's been around 9 years. Or longer. There's a lot, guys been around a lot longer than 9 years. Care when you put out a disinformation video full of lies, okay? And obviously, you have no idea who he even is. You have no idea. Craig and Sabu, down there with mommy, okay, down there, wherever it is, New Jersey, New York, Florida, has no idea who Craig and Sabu is, bro. Has no idea who he is, bro. So we're going to make this video today, this live stream. Philly in the Philippines is a scumbag. Okay, that's the truth. That's the truth. And we're going to detail why on this walk here through beautiful, this Sunday morning, afternoon walk through beautiful Angelo City, Philippines. Now we're going to go up to the Jeepney terminal where I've been robbed like 3 times. Okay, last time I had a guy try to rob me at knife point. In front of like 300, 50 people. Just crazy shit, bro. So when I'm, usually when I'm carrying anything, I just walk up there, right? Like today, it's been raining and all this stuff. The weather's been bad. But anyway, let's get going. So let's go. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I don't know if anybody's ever stayed at Candy Palace before. But this is Candy Palace. You can see the room here. So anyways, they have like a kitchenette. They have a rest. Now you can go to agoda.com and you can get this. Actually, what you need to do is go to tripadvisor.ph. Anytime you get a hotel in the Philippines, bros, you got to go to tripadvisor.ph. Again, I don't get paid for any of this stuff. And then, you know, that's where you have the cheapest possible prices. TripAdvisor.ph. Zero out your cookies, zero out your search history. Go to TripAdvisor.ph and then look for a room. Okay, so you get the room. Anyway, look at this, bro. So this has it's the light there. Take a look at that, the beautiful light, and then you can turn on the blue light there. See that blue light, and then you turn it on. See, look at that, bro. That's not bad, bro. Not bad. You got the big bed there, of course, and the kitchen. Or they have, you know, obviously they have the bathroom. That's okay, you know. But anyway, yeah. So that's not bad. All right, so what else? Oh, I forgot to spray my stuff here. This is the latest, by the way, everybody. The latest the spray here for your joints. It's called Jet Spray, Salon Pause Jet Spray. Now the menthol in this, bro, is 100 grams or something, bro. It's 100 grams, bro. I mean, before the best one was like. Before the best one was like 15 or 20 grams or something, bro. I mean, 20 grams. I mean, 20 grams or something, bro. But anyway, there we go. You get my knee here. There, and then you spray it on. Like that, bro. Some on the neck. Some on the back. And then, boom, you got it, bro. And then, of course, the other thing. The most important thing you could buy here in Asia, Philippines and Thailand is this spray right here, okay? This spray right here, okay? You go look for it. It just has a sunflower box, okay? But this spray here, bro, is an antibacterial spray for your throat. So anytime you go out, right? Anytime you go out in Thailand, Philippines, you spray this in your throat, bro. You know, 2 or 3 times, okay, before you go out to the element. That'll kill all the bacteria in your throat. You get sick here a lot because of bacteria. Water, food, environment, pollution. It doesn't matter. But this kills everything in your throat, the antibacterial spray. Anytime you go out to the down range into the town or whatever, you spray this in your throat, bro, and then it kills everything in your throat. And then this will take down the odds, the probability of you ever getting sick by like 70, 80%, man. I get this again from a Swiss doctor in Batavia. He's like, you're getting sick all the time. Just spray this 2, 3 times a day when you go outside, bro, and then you'll be good. Or anytime you have a sore throat, just spray it, you know, like every hour, bro. And it kills all the bacteria, bro, and then you're good to go. Here's the box right here. You buy 2, you know, because sometimes they're out of it. There it is right there. And again, they're 500 pesos each. You know, 500 pesos each. I think they're, 500 pesos each. So anyway, they went up. So that's it, bro. That's it, bro. Okay, so let's get out of here. But anyways, you know, this is the best cream in Thailand for the antibacterial cream. So this thing has like 15 grams of menthol, right? This one's from the VA, Veterans Administration. This has like I don't know, 5%. This is like the 5%, right? Well, no, this is more. This is probably more. This is anyway. The VA pays $75 a bottle for this, bro. $75 a bottle. In Thailand, this is like 200 baht, 200 baht. So it's like $5-6. And then this is for 100 grams of this. This is for 100 grams of this menthol here. It's it's like 250 pesos, bro. Anyway, bro. And then if you I'm saying Filipinos love this David Beckham cologne, bro. If you could find any of this, I know it's very easy to find in Germany. You know, this is very easy to find in Germany. It's all over the place. At every farm, at every a DM, all these, you know, all the different stores in Germany, you know. But you can find this, bro, in U.S., bro. It's very cheap. You know, $7, $8. Girl, you know, Filipinos love the smell, bro. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's only $7 or $8. David Beckham, bro. David Beckham, bro. He has like 5 different scents, but they love it, bro. They love it. They love it. They love it. They like it. They love it. They want more of it. And then, of course, you get bug spray, bro. When you're in Thailand, besides the antibiotics that I was showing yesterday, but you get this bug spray here. You get like 10 bottles of this. You get this bug spray here, and then you pour it into a small one. You pour it into a small one that fits in your pocket. You know what I mean? So you buy a pack of 5 of these. And then you buy like 10. You buy like 5 packs of the big one, and you pour it into the small one. So you put it in your pocket and spray it out. That way you don't get fucking dengue. You don't get fucking dengue, bro. I mean, all these fucking newbies and dipshits and all these new guys that come over here, and they're the greatest. They're the greatest treasure in the history of the Philippines YouTube community, and then I get dengue. Tony Buick in the chat. Tony Buick in the chat. What's going on, bro? Yeah, I won 29,000 last night. Tony Buick was part of the live stream that I went on GD Mead's channel. GD Mead, Footloose, and Crazy. Thank you, Tony Buick. Thank you. Thanks everybody was on the show last night. I went on there, did my appearance, got death threaded. Just normal things on GD Mead, Footloose, and Crazy channel. And Johnny Siam, thank you, shout out viewers. Thank you very much, Johnny Siam. Go to Johnny Siam channel, GD Me channel, Tony Buick channel. Anyway, so we're gonna get out of here. So let me do here. I'm gonna pull this out, pull this off here, put it in my pocket, bro. Always keep your wallet in your side pocket, bro, not in your back pocket. Especially when you got all this equipment, you're about to go into the danger zone, Angelo City. All right, no one look at my room, bro. Oh, yeah, that's my lights go off. That's right. All right, so no one look at my room, bro. Oh, shit. I'll show the room, bro. I'll show the room. Got 500,000 pesos in there. Shit. Don't show the room. Don't show the room. Good morning, miss. And here's the lobby of the beautiful Candy Palace 4. Now you could find a Candy Palace 4, Candy Palace Realty. It don't matter. Anyway, here's the kitchen. Here's the restaurant. Here's the menu. And they got pretty good food here. They all bring it to the room, bro. They got like Sunday roast here. They got the beautiful Sunday roast. I get that maybe for lunch, but I've been having food poisoning out the yin. You can see it's highly decorated in here, bro. You got a beautiful piano. You got the beautiful people at the front. This morning, miss. Got the beautiful bird, bro. You got a sitting area here, bro. Testing. Testing. Oh, wow, it's good. Yeah, sorry. Oh, wait, cancel. Oh my God, my phone. Oh my God. Anyway, leave it on here. Okay, anyway, I can't. Oh, we gotta do it over again. Whatever, we'll do it over again. Everybody's gonna show this again. Do it again. Right, Philly in the Philippines. We're gonna start all over, but the bottom line, Philly in the Philippines is a complete scumbag, bro. He's broke. He's desperate. He has no money. And when the fun was over, when the money ran out, when the views became so much trouble to get, and he was taking so much heat from everybody about his unethical behavior in Angelo City, Philippines. That's when he abandoned the town and ran like a scared cat all the way to the island of Surigao, home of the bag packers. any broke backpacker, any brokey, you know, that wants to go and, you know, surf the 2-foot waves of 8 Mile, then they all go there, or, you know, whatever they call it, the surf place for the bridges. Then they all go there to Brokey Island. I mean, that's Surgal, Brokey Island, bro, where all the backpackers are, right? So, of course, Philly in the Philippines, you know, didn't even know that because that's how dumb he is. So, with his vaping cane, you know, he hobbles around, you know, Surgal, trying to get likes, views, and subscribers. Of course, you know, that the Barbie girl that bought a ice cream cart with the blonde hair and was running around, you know, trying to, you know, and oh, free ice cream, and then all the sips and the cucks and everything would send Barbie, would send all the money to the Barbie, you know, for the ice cream. And then, but, you know, Philly, Philippines, you know, he ended up getting roped in with the family, and now the family's just like taking all sucking his money down, you know, like no tomorrow, you know. Money down. But you're like, where's your girl? And man, listen, man, I'm winning at the casino, bro. Bottom line, I'm winning at the casino. You know, you can't take a girl to the casino, bro, when you're putting in, you know, 80,000 pesos in the machine, bro. You know, you can't. Anyways, here's all the construction, bro. Construction. Oh, they took down the walls, bro. Look at this. Oh, we can show the hole, bro. Anyway, this was Chubbs Dub C was talking about here this morning on his videos. The traffic, bro. The traffic, especially when it rains out here, bro. Nightmare. Anyway, looking down here, they decided, like, in the middle of this intersection to make all these holes, bro. And then there's the GE terminals here, you know. Big shot, sick grandpa here live out here at beautiful Angelo City here at the intersection. And there's the Jeepney. I've been robbed 3 times, bro. Every time I get on these Jeepneys, I you know, my wallet's gone, bro. I can hold my wallet in my hand, and like I can literally get on this Jeepney, hold my wallet in my hand, you know, and then see, down there is Daniela's place. So I used to stay at Daniela's place all the time. I was telling our Philippine journey, Mike and Arlene about this. I stay at Daniela's place all the time. His name's Dan. He owns the place down there. Daniela's place used to be by the VFW, and then he got bought out because his loan expired, and some other guy bought it, and then he had to buy another place. But anyway, you know, this place, you know, right there was you had the G-Me, and then right there was the park where all the girls, you could meet all the girls after 10 o'clock at night. All the girls would go to that one little park there, and then probably the hot pina pussy park right there. Oh my God, that was the good old days, bro. You know, it's all over, bro. That's what Jasper in the Philippines doesn't understand, but because he wasn't ever here, bro. He never came here. He's all like, oh, these disgusting sex pats, these disgusting idiots, these disgusting people, you know, all these weirdos out here, you know, we're the exceptional people. I mean, but dude, you don't understand how things were back in the day. You know what I mean? You don't understand how things were back in the day, bro. You know, and that's because, you know, you weren't here, bro. You never experienced any of the real life stuff, you know, our real life IRR. Never experienced any of that, bro. Is there a mod in here? Who cares? Yeah, we have mods. Of course, you have to make a donation, bro. Big donations to be a mod, bro. Big donations to be a moderator. You know, or at least, you know, you're a friend of the channel. How about that, friend of the channel? We have to have meet. You know, most of the people on the channel I've met, believe it or not, bro. I've been live streaming for 4 years, bro. Almost 4 years. Thailand, or Philippines, Thailand. You know what I mean? So It's not like I'm a stranger. I just do it less now because you know, it's there's nothing to talk about. But today we got Philly in the Philippines to talk about because of Craig and Sabu. I'm gonna say Chris and Sabu because he was a blogger in Cebu like for 3 years. You know, he was, you know, pre-pandemic blogger. You know, but you know, then he was gone. You know, so no one knows what happened to him. You know. Here's the bridge here. I guess they're putting the new. They're getting ready to put the. They're gonna put the train right here. The train going from Clark Airport to Manila Airport. You know, that'll be done in 2090. They're putting that here, but the bridge is still operational. There's people up there, bro. People up there. Yeah, JJ the running bull, bro. My God, I think we have the most boring guy in Thailand. It was Brian Flowers from the Nightwish Group. Brian Flowers, the owner of the Nightwish Group, who owns Soy 6, all the bars on Soy 6 in Pattaya. You know, he didn't like me calling him that. I ran into Mike Chef, a legendary Thai YouTuber troll he's from England. And he was on a live stream last night, Johnny Siam's live stream, as a guest. And I remember him and Mike Chef and me were on a live stream together from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And then Brian Flowers himself, the owner of the Nightwish Group from all the bars of Soy 6, was in the chat. And I'm like, sir, you're the most boring guy in the history of the Thailand YouTube community. And he just, oh my God. Funny stuff, bro. But, you know, with big shout out to, you know, Brian Flowers and his wife and his co-worker. You know, one of his workers got a 30-year prison sentence. His wife got a prison sentence for minor, you know, for employing minor labor in their bar. Now they're in appeal, but, you know, big shout out. Hope it all goes well. You don't want anybody to go down for prison time, you know. Especially if you've been in the jail. I've been in jail 4 days, you know. That was enough for Fat Ricky. What, sir? That was enough for Fat Ricky. We're here live at SM Clark. Beautiful SM Clark. Take a look. Did we cover the chat? Oh, yeah, cool, man. Shout out to Matt Wilkie. Yeah, shout out to Matt Wilkie. What's he doing nowadays, bro? He's in Spain. Yeah, God, can you imagine, like, just quitting life and moving to Spain, bro, with some, you know, I mean, most of these guys that are on, you know, Philippines YouTube community now, doing these channels from the U.S., you know, as soon as they're dumb enough to show their wife, and the Filipino wife, and the Filipino wife's fat, is fat. I mean, I'm talking about, like, huge, you know, Filipina that just turned from, like, you know, 19 years old, skinny, hot girl, you know, working on Walking Street, San Angelo City bar, you know, 19 years old, you know, sexy and cute. And then by the time they're 26, they're just fat because of all that food from the Jollibee and whatever, bro. But, yeah, bro, I mean, all these guys that have wives, you know, just show the wife, bro. Show your wife. I mean, I saw on Facebook this morning, there was some Filipina that turned 45, and obviously she posted one picture on her Facebook. You know, just, you know, she's in a bikini and she's 45, and, you know, she looks great. You know, it's like, wow, okay, great, you took care of yourself, you know, good job, man. But, you know, most of these guys, they lose control of a girl, bro. You know, they turn into a chubby. I mean, I'm a loser, you know, I'm a chubby, you know, everyone's a chubby, you know. I'm not one to talk about it, but, you know, if you're going to get on the Philippines YouTube community and say you're the best, and, you know, and you're the best, everyone's an idiot, you know, everyone's screwing up but me, I'm the best, then you got to show the receipts, bro. Show your wife, you know. put up or shut up. Anyway. Philly in the Philippines, he told everyone, I'm Ricky Drama live here. The beautiful, here we got, hold on, we gotta go down. Ricky Drama live here at SM Clock. It's Sunday. How many Philippine YouTube bloggers from Angeles City have been to Angeles City, and and they made it through, and they're still alive. They're still on YouTube. They're still reporting from Angelo City. The answer, of course, is none, zero, zero. No one's made it. No one's made, stayed here the entire time and made it through on YouTube here from Angelo City. You know what I mean? And there's a reason for that, of course, because you get burned out. But anyway, Ricky Drama, big shot, Sick Grandpa live here from the carousel here at SM Clark. Reporting tonight about Philly in Sunday morning here in the Philly, Sunday noontime here in Angelo City, Philippines. We're reporting tonight about Philly in the Philippines is a scumbag. And he's the worst of the worst. Philly in the Philippines ran a troll family called the Aldo Winter crime family, okay? Philly in the Philippines got together a bunch of trolls, okay? The most nasty, most dangerous, most, ugly, just disgusting people. He got them all together in a crime family called the Aldo Winter crime family. Philly in the Philippines, your hero, Craig and Sabu, your hero got together a bunch of trolls, okay, and went after all the competition in Angeles City for 3 years, from 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 5 years of trolling, maybe 16. 4 years of trolling dudes that had YouTube channels in the Philippines YouTube community. Why did the Philippines get a bunch of crime family members from the troll community called the Aldo Winter crime family together to attack other YouTubers in the Philippines YouTube community? Because he wanted the views. Philly in the Philippines had zero talent. He had no ability, no skills. He was completely boring to watch, okay? No one could even stand his ugly, nasty face, okay? All he had was his camera to go around and view and take pictures of young girls on Angelo City Walking Street. To go around neighborhoods and videotape young girls to put on his channel. I mean, you can tell by the audience on the Philly in the Philippines channel. I mean, they're just a bunch of complete rejects. I mean, dipshit losers that married a Filipina that ran back to America. They got fat, old, and ugly. Their girl, and they're like, man, I remember my girl when she was 20, and I married her back in the day, and I brought her back here, to Arizona, and I'm retired, 05. Let's go to Philly's channel. He's got some young talent on there. And of course, the whole time Philly in the Philippines was married. A married, broke, disabled prison guard living in a dumpy house with no money, and all he had was his Hong Kong YouTube channel. All he had was his YouTube channel. And when Philly in the Philippines deployed this troll crime family, Aldo Winter crime family, against all these other YouTubers, Steve Montelli, J. Real Deal Stillman, Says Style, Chris and Sabu, Frank Battaglia. It goes on and on and on and on. All the channels that Philly in the Philippines took down. Philly in the Philippines had this crime family call their mom, call YouTube's mothers in the middle of the night to tell them they died died in an accident. He had people calling it workplace. Philly in the Philippines had people call their mothers to tell YouTube's mother to tell them that they were dead. Okay, they made fun of their deceased parents. They were out there doing all kinds of crazy stuff about contacting employers, family members, Philly in the Philippines did anything he could to destroy lives, to destroy YouTubers in the Philippine YouTube community in order to get more views, because when all the competition went away, there was nobody left but Philly in the Philippines, his cape, his vape, and his cane. And he hobbled around, he hobbled around Angelo City, Here's I mean, it was sick. It was disgusting. It was vile. Philly in the Philippines was a vile, nasty, disgusting YouTuber, the worst of the worst. Philly in the Philippines was a scumbag. Craig and Sabu, a complete scumbag, a broke, disabled prison guard. He never retired, bro. You think Philly in the Philippines retired? Why do you think Philly in the Philippines, Craig and Sabu, can't put up any video showing his physical activity? Why can't he put up a video showing his luxurious lifestyle or what he's doing out here in the real? Because if he showed any of that there, Craig and Sabu, if Philly in the Philippines, they would take away his disability pension like that. They take away his disability from the state or the local municipal government, whoever gave him, whoever commissioned his disability. They would take it away, bro. And guess what? Guess what? Then he'd be shit out of luck. He'd be really, really broke, bro. He'd be really broke. Oh my God. I mean, just the brainwashing that goes on here on YouTube, bro. I mean, the truth is, Philly in the Philippines can't even afford a car, bro. I mean, Philly in the Philippines can't even afford a car. We have it here at this beautiful car show. This beautiful car show here by the Chinese company, BYD, who apparently don't pay their employees. I don't know where, somebody just said that. I don't know, like, if you go work there, don't plan on getting paid. Okay. Anyway, listen, Philly in the Philippines can't even own a car, okay? On Surigao, bro. We're talking about an island, full of trikes that charge, 3, 4, 5, 600 pesos just to go down the street 200 meters, bro. He can't even afford a car. What is he, 60 years old? And he has to walk around with a cane, and he has a vape, so because he's so addicted to, the vape and all the juicy little, stuff that you become an addict to. What's worse, bro? Obviously the vape. There he is, right there. Ace Master Cool, the chat. Hey Ace, man, I had this guy approach me and Candy Palace, bro, and he goes like, Ace Master Cool, bro. He's breaking all his rules. He's got a girl. He's paying a girl every month, and she's working at a bar down there during the day shift and on Walking Street, and he's breaking all the rules. You got to talk about it. He's paying her X amount a month. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, and he's Patrick Cool. He's making all this money, man. He's making all this money. He's got huge money coming on 100% VA. He's retired Air Force. He's got all YouTube money. He's killing it. We got to do something about it. But shout out to that guy, man. You're cool, man. He's cool, man. But I was like, come on, man. He's Bachelor Cool. Ain't paying no girl, okay? And she's still at the bar. Come on, man. That ain't happening. Based on Bachelor Cool says, Philly in the Philippines once... Here, hold on, let me get to this. Ace Bachelor Cool once chased me down Walking Street and punched me in the arm. I had a bruise for a week. That's right. The violence, the hostility. Philly in the Philippines, obviously a violent tourist, a danger to the Philippines. I mean, obviously, when you have a guy so hooked on, substances like a vape, who walks with a cane, okay, who walks up and just hits people in the street for no reason, just because they're a YouTuber working in Angelo City, just doing YouTube, doing their business, okay, staying in their lane, doing their core competency. Philly in the Philippines punches them in the middle of the street, bro, and is so irate because they're taking his views. That's why it's just disgusting to hear a YouTuber like Craig and Sabu, okay, with all this revisionist history. Oh, where's the Starbucks? With all this revisionist history, telling everyone that Philly in the Philippines is a great guy, when Philly in the Philippines is a complete scumbag, a disabled prison guard that will employ a group of trolls to call family members in the middle of the night to tell their family members that they're dead. Okay, that's Philly in the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen. That's who Philly in the Philippines is, okay? Philly in the Philippines is a guy that'll come up and punch you in the middle of the street, okay, just because he's mad he's taking your views. Philly in the Philippines is a guy that walks down the street filming young, innocent girls, okay? He just for profit, okay? Literally for profit. He's out there filming 18-year-olds, and who knows if they're younger than that. Young, innocent girls on their way home from school. Philly in the Philippines especially gets really excited when he sees a group of girls with white socks on. I mean, he's like, oh, they have black socks? Oh, they might be a little old. Let's focus on the ones with white socks. I mean, because that gets more views. I think that guy's a fan of Philly in the Philippines, bro. Oh, I've got much psychopaths out. Listen, the expats out here, they don't send the best, bro. The expats that come out here now, they don't send psychopaths, criminals, and many, many broke-ass motherfuckers, bro. They're all broke. They're all broke. But you gotta ask yourself, how can a guy be a disabled prison guard, be the biggest success on YouTube? To everyone, he's number one in the entire genre, and he can't afford a simple used car. I mean, a simple used car, bro. And then he lives in a little shit shack out in the middle of nowhere, bro. Out in the middle of nowhere. Let's go to regular guy's perch. The regular guy. He tells you he's on his way to the Polog City, Regular guy, always focusing on, the youngest girls, 18 to 20. If they look a little malnourished, that's good. That's good because, the skinnier you are, and the hungrier you are, obviously the more desperate they are. But Ace, I see you, sir. Yeah, Ace, I got sick, bro. I've had food poisoning like 4 times, and then I got a sinus infection, an ear infection from the darn air conditioning at Shooters Friday night. So I had to pop antibiotics Saturday morning. But I've been going to the casino, bro, Hunt Casino, and playing the slot machines, bro. I've been killing it, bro. I'm up 500,000 pesos in 2 weeks, bro, between New Star and Cebu in here. But anyway, I see Ace. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Good Ace Bachelor Cool channel. Check him out. He's the best. He tells the truth. Let's see. This is face to face, okay? Ace Bachelor Cool tells the truth. And, it's just, you got to stay in your... Listen, at 2025, you got to stay single, bro. You got to stay single out here, This is regular guy's perch. When regular guy comes to Angelo City, he comes here to the Coffee Bean. Every morning you'll see a regular guy here at the Coffee Bean tea shop. Every morning you'll see him here sitting here at his beautiful seat. Isn't this your seat right here, regular guy? Isn't this your seat right here? I'm gonna sit my fat ass on your seat, okay? I'm gonna sit my fat ass right here on your seat. I look good. I'm gonna sit my fat ass right here on your seat, regular guy. While you sit there in your, shitty shack, in Dumaguete. I mean, think about it, regular guy. Think about it. Think about it, man. You have so much talent, but yet you're so lost. Bob Cooper live. Bob Cooper in the chat. Bob Cooper, let's go, man. Go to Bob Cooper channel. Bob Cooper live YouTube channel. Go check him out. I hope your beautiful wife's doing well, sir. Your beautiful wife. Again, I apologize for the video I made. putting your wife, the picture up there. I couldn't help it, you know. You laid it out there. I had to take the shot, you know. I apologize. I deleted it. I left it up a few hours, deleted it. Okay, I don't want to make it personal or upset you, Bob. You know, we don't need upset, bro. I'm just glad that you know, you had a beautiful mom, you had a beautiful sister. They passed. You took care of your business. You sold the property, and you got all your assets together, moved to the Philippines. We just wish you a happy life, bro. So, congratulations, Bob. Bob Cooper didn't die. He's in the chat, bro. He's in the chat. Oh, yeah. Jogo Wonder. Listen, man, everyone cheats and lies and steals on YouTube, bro. Okay. He's about to cool, tells the truth. Okay. He's got the, you know, our Philippines journey. Mark Arlene tells the truth. You know. I tell the truth. You know. I mean, look at me. I got 3,000 subscribers, and I bought 500 of them. Okay. I mean, literally, bro. I'm not bullshitting. I bought. Was it 250 I bought or 500? I bought some subscribers just to monetize the channel, bro, because it's so hard to get subscribers, bro. It's so hard to get subscribers. You got to buy them in order to monetize the channel. I mean, it's very easy to hit the 4,000 watch hours, at least for me, because people watch the video. But you got to buy subscribers, bro. That's just how it is nowadays. But now they lower the thresholds. Because they know the threshold's really 500, bro. If you get 500 with the watch hours and everything, okay. Then we got a super chat. Bruce Thompson, $5. Thank you very much. Bruce Thompson coming in from beautiful New Zealand tonight. $5. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Comedy Gold. Well, I'm trying my best out here, bro. I'm trying my best out here. And again, you know, I don't want to waste people's time. I don't want to come on and just live stream it. You know, everyone that's live streaming every day, you know, these guys just come on and wait for a donor. You know, if they don't put on, you know, if they're not really, you know, there's people like Ben Newton, obviously, Ben Newton vlog, you know, that comes on, puts on, you know, sitting there working 24 hours trying to put a comedy and doing stuff, you know, acting crazy or whatever in his room. You know, that's one thing. You just come on, you're just talking, whatever. I just want to do it when there's something relevant. And then Craig and Sabu drops a video. PhillyinthePhilippines is the greatest blogger of all time. You know, no one can touch him. No one says anything about him. Why doesn't Sick Grandpa talk about PhillyinthePhilippines? Obviously, I got to go on and make a live stream that PhillyinthePhilippines is a scumbag and explain why people that watch this for 9 years, I've been watching this for 9 fucking years, bro. Philippine and Thailand YouTube. I mean, not so much Thailand. But Philippine YouTube, I'm a big fan. Okay, I'm just a big fan. You know, I was a troll. I was blocked from everyone's channel, and that's when I started doing it. My own channel in 2020. I started doing my own thing because I was blocked from everyone's channel, man. That was the only reason why. Then that channel got deleted. I've had many channels deleted, bro. All my channels have been deleted, bro. And then finally, there's the intelligence agencies, the 15 intelligence agencies watching my channel, told them obviously to quit deleting the channels, bro. Just let them go, bro. Quit deleting your channels. But anyway, thank you, Bruce Thompson, for the $5. 27 miles north of me. Come and find me, bro. Yeah, well, then come and hang out, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm kind of sick right now, everybody. So, you know, I'm just trying to get going, bro. I've been having food poisoning, and I got sinus infection. Then I pop antibiotics, so now you can't drink. Well, he's right here, Phil Pines. He's still in the chat. Oh, we got hey, Baltimore Run season has been comedy gold. That's right, Baltimore Run. Go to Be More Run's channel. Be More Run's channel. Thank you, Chat Jones. Go to Be More Run's channel and go say hello. And his beautiful 19-year-old. Go say hello. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Good, dude. If you're gonna blast in here, the least you should do is buy a coffee.
Oh, you can hear me? Hold on. Hold on. I walk.
You want me to?
Yeah, right now.
What's your channel?
Sick Grandpa.
Sick Grandpa.
Listen, please. All right, the guy got mad, see? And then I just say, okay, and I move. There's no arguing. I mean, if someone's upset and mad, it's their right. Just move on, man. It's no problem, you know? I should have told him on Facebook, bro. Philippines, nice for coming on. Bill West, are you a Fed? No. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fed is like low, bro. That's like that's low bar stuff, bro. That's the low bar stuff, bro. I mean, nowadays, you know, they have anyone can become a Fed, bro. I mean, did you look it up? Felony, no problem. You're a Fed. Embezzlement, no problem. You're a Fed. Cyber criminal, no problem. You're a Fed. You know, anybody could be a Fed nowadays, bro. I got high standards. Sweet pea, you pay, you motherfucking pay. You pay. We're winning out here, bro. We got $10. We got $1 from Mogman. Mogman. Why is it not? Oh, that's weird. $1 from Mogman. Mogman, thank you very much. Go check out Mogman's channel. He's out there in beautiful Leyte. Of course, he was the nemesis of Tim K. He was the nemesis of 10K. You know, and of course, Mogman won. He won. Tim K lost. Tim K went down in flames because of Mogman, bro. Mogman took down Tim K. You know, of course, Tim K was complete paper tiger. I mean, Tim K was, his whole channel was fake, bro. The entire thing was fake, bro. We were having a conversation about this with a very influential YouTuber the other day about this, and it's like, listen, man. I think when Tim K put up those boxing videos when he was working out, I think if I don't know if you know this, Tim K, I don't know if you know that if Tim K was 100% total, or he cannot work. But if Tim K was on do not work 100% VA, he was getting SSDI, and he puts up a video saying he's in a boxing ring, bro. That's obviously a complete breach of his you know, he told the federal government that he couldn't do any of that. So, you know, and then he's up there doing it. So anyway, $5 from Mogman. Can you put a heart on it? There you go. Ah, there it goes. Mogman, $5. Tim bailed and ran. He ran fast. Yes, he did. Tim K ran like a bitch. Tim K ran like a little bitch out of beautiful Leyte, bro. I mean, I think he also left because he couldn't get girls anymore, bro. Because it's just harder and harder to get girls out here. You know, a lot harder than it was. You know, pre-pandemic, 2022. You know, 2023 is really when it turned towards. It was harder and harder to get girls out here in the Philippines, bro. It's getting harder and harder and harder. We're talking about 18 to 29, okay? 30 on up, it's just the same basically as before. We're talking about 18 to 29. You know, they all have their phones now. They're getting their income revenue streams. Thank you very much, Mogman, for the $5. We got $5 from Ripple Effect. $5 from Ripple Effect. Thank you very much. What's it say? What happened to Andy Omar? I don't know. They doxed his house. They doxed his car. They doxed his wife. They doxed his kids. You know, they had the addresses. They had everything, bro. They got everything down. Then he quit, shut it down. Listen, man, it's not worth doing, bro. It's, you know, really, it's not worth. To be honest, it's not worth coming out here and talking negative, man. No one likes negativity. No one likes the hate. No one likes, you know, just people going off and everything. It's just, especially nowadays, bro. But somebody's got to carry the torch of the truth. Somebody's got to be an honest broker out here. Ripple Effect. That's all we're trying to do is tell the truth of how we see it. Okay, I see Philly in the Philippines as a complete scumbag. Craig and Sabu sees Philly in the Philippines as a hero to the community. So all I can do is come out and tell you what I know about 9 years of watching YouTube and being a fan of YouTube and what I've seen with Philly in the Philippines. And, you know, I've talked to the guys that he trolled. I've talked to the guys that Philly in the Philippines had his trolls call their parents in the middle of the night and tell them that they were dead, okay? I've talked to all these guys that Philly in the Philippines and his trolls are used and hurt and endangered and all this other stuff. And they had to leave YouTube because of all the stress about the whole thing. And what's the point, you know, when this guy's just going nuts, you know? Anyway, that's Philly in the Philippines. Scumbag. The ripple effect. Thank you very much. No, I don't think. I don't think so. Married. He was already married, bro. He's married. Look at the guy likes the girls, bro. He likes the girls. Anyway, healthy options, bro. Healthy options. The other day in Sabu, they had Daisy sour cream there. Brian Granville Smith from a farmer farming in the Philippines terminated channel. But anyway, they don't have it again today. But yeah, they had. Oh, look at that. They have Kerrygold dry aged. What's that say? Dry aged sharp cheddar. Is it white? Oh, I can't see it. But that's interesting. Yeah, okay. But they had like 5 containers of sour cream from the U.S. You know, and I just bought one of them, bro, and I took it home, and then and then the other thing they sell here. Look at this. They're gone now, but they have real hash browns here, bro. Oh, they're right there. You got shredded hash browns, bro. Shredded hash browns. Look at that, man. Shredded hash browns. Wild salmon burgers, bro. Look at that, man. Look at that. And then so I took that sour cream, you know, the sour cream from the U.S., you know. They had like 5 or 6 containers. I should have bought all of them, bro. I should have bought all of them. And then I put it with, they have it here? I'm not sure. Look, they have it here. Where's the dang? Anyway, they don't see it, but they had it with. It was green chili from New Mexico. New Mexico green chili. And so I put it with the sour cream, the green chili from Mexico, the Hatch green chili. They had Hatch green chili here with the sour cream from U.S., the Daisy sour cream. And then with scrambled egg, bro. Oh my God, bro. It's just like being back in Santa Fe, bro. You know, in Albuquerque, you know, you go to Santa Fe, you go down, you go up to Taos, New Mexico, Taos, and then you drive down the highway all the way down to Albuquerque, you know, and you stop at all these Mexican restaurants and you eat New Mexico food. You get the rainbow, you get the Christmas style, you get all the different New Mexico food, you know, and then you have all that. You stay at some hotels and stuff. Oh, it's such a beautiful trip, man. It's such a beautiful trip. But you get to relive all of that at that natural store. You know, when they have that sour cream and the Hatch green chilies, bro. You relive all that great moments of your time. You know, here's my shortcut here, bro. Anyway, you start here. You're at this cake shop, and then you shoot across here. This is SM's. I know Andy Omar loves SM Clark, bro. You know, so does Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny, you know, loves Honey Bunny loves SM Clark. I see him here. You see him here? I see him here. I see him here. Well, there we go. We got the beautiful. Look there. Take a look there. Kids. Yeah, SM Clark, bro. Gosh, man. I can't believe I'm winning so much, bro. I can't believe I'm top of my game. I can't believe I'm a star. You know, how many stars are left in the Philippines YouTube community? I mean, who's still out here on the field putting up the gosh darn, content? You know, I mean, just face it, bro. It's just harder and harder to put the content. It's riskier and riskier. You know, you're putting yourself more in peril every day, you know, with all the stuff happening out there, you know, with all the different people, you know, getting hurt, you know. But it's okay, bro. It's just, you know, you got to stand up and you got to do it, bro, in life. And my share of being on the Clinton death list, you know, my share of, death threats and, people coming up to me and all that other stuff and the assaults and the threats and everything else. It don't matter, bro. You got to, what matters is that you come up and, you finish. A, B, C, always be close, but you have to finish, bro. When you're on the objective, everyone, when you learn infantry tactics, okay, like Tim K did, okay, like Mogman did, like Eddie Omar, myself, Go-Go, just countless people. When you learn infantry tactics, when you're overtaking an objective, it's always double tap, right? You got to double tap, right? So anybody that you see on the objective, it's one in the chest, one in the head, bro. You got to double tap everything on the objective. So you come up and you want to do like stuff, and you want to go crazy, man. You got to finish. You got to finish, man. You can't come up and just like, be timid or like start thinking like, oh, what's going to happen if this and that and the other thing. You got to finish. You got to show up and you got to finish. And you got to win. You got to win out here, bro. It's just, no one has talent out here anymore, bro. No one has talent. No one has skill. No one has ability to finish, to close, to even get the third base. I mean, just like Gio on the go, Gio in the Philippines, his chat, all his useless subscribers, they can't even get the first base. Oh, girl wants to kiss. What should I do? Let's call Gio for a consultation. It's just useless, bro. Useless. Oh, it's Chili's on Sunday, bro. Look at this, man. It's a Phil-Am Sunday at Chili's. Phil-Am Sunday on Chili's, bro. Phil-Am Sunday at Chili's. Ooh, Chili's. Phil-Am Sunday, bro. Oh, no one has money in this town. No one has money in this town. Look, look, oh my God. Look at, there's another full restaurant. Oh, there's another full restaurant. Oh, there's another full restaurant. Yeah. There's no money in this town. Oh, look, there's another full restaurant. Come on, man. They all have money, bro. They all have money, bro. Oh, you're gone. That's a Christmas tree. It's Christmas, bro. It's Christmas. It's the Philippines, bro. This stuff was out September 15th, bro. September 15th, this stuff was out, September 15th, this stuff was out, man. This stuff was out September 15th, bro. Christmas, it's Christmas. It's a beautiful Christmas. Shouldn't be, I think Christmas should be year round. It's a celebration of Jesus Christ. Our Christian faith. Celebration of, goodwill and, spirit around the world. Look, there's another right there in this call center, bro. There's a Christmas tree right there, bro. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Anyway, wow, look how mauled. This is only 12 o'clock, bro, and this thing's like packed to the gills, bro. Packed to the gills. You see any whiteys around here? No, they're broke. They're brokies, bro. Yeah, Bill West, are you saying everything 3 times? Yeah, that's right. That's what I do, bro. Called repetitive. I learned all this from Alex Emmerich Jones. Okay, the greatest talk show host of all time, in my opinion. Alex Jones is the greatest talk show host of all time. I'm not saying it's because he paid me $5,000, okay? Or the Bill Clinton is a rapist. Media's covering up Infowars.com. 30-second protest that took down the Hillary Clinton campaign in 2016. Or Access Hollywood they had to release the Access Hollywood Billy Bush covered by the Pussy video. I'm not saying any of that because I love Alex Jones. But Alex Jones is the greatest of all time, bro. Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, bro. We're all sad. I got my opinion about it. People. I said my opinion on a live stream a couple live streams ago, bro. It's sad. The whole thing's sad, bro. It's sad. He should have done better. He should have done better, bro. But it's just they should have done better, man. To protect them, bro. But it was about the money, bro. Again, he's out there trying to make money. You know, they're like, oh, let's do it. We're out here for the students, and we're out here for, you know, freedom of speech and, you know, free speech. We're out here to, you know, to do the public debate. It's about the money, you know, and then they should have spent more money on security, bro. And they didn't. So, there's no ebook, Gypsy. Gypsy, you write the ebook, bro. You're the one living in China for 10 years, Gypsy. You go write the ebook about your experiences in China, dating in China, being American in China, teaching English in China, you know, dealing with the Chinese authorities that come and check on you, you know, dealing with that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can talk about. You have a lot more things to talk about than I do, Gypsy. I'm just a fat loser, you know, with a phone, walking around a stupid mall on a Sunday. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, I had Wendy's yesterday, everybody. Wendy's triple. Wendy's triple with regular fries and Coke, bro. 500 pesos. Yeah. See, I'm losing my voice, bro, because I'm sick, bro. I'm sick because I got a sinus infection. Anyway, we got. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, how do I post it? $30 from Frito. Leo from Frito, $30. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. $30 from Leo from Frito. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, killing it out here. Killing it. Let's celebrate with a walk around SM Cebu supermarket. $30 from Leo from Frito. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Coming in from beautiful Australia. Yeah, big shout out to all your hard work last night on the GD Mead live stream. Leo from Frito was there too on the GD Mead live stream. And to my guest appearance, I made it just for you, bro. I went on there just for you, Leo from Frito. I went on there just from you. You know, and it just is sad that GD's got to like completely like melt down, to, you know, start throwing out felonies, you know. All right, I'm gonna start doing felonies, you know, on here because I can't take it. But, you know, I put out a videos, you know, begging people to come on and talk about me. But now I can't take it. Anyway, Leo from Frito, thank you very much, $30. I don't know how to highlight that, bro. It's a sticker. So I don't know, bro. You can't highlight a sticker, everybody, on this thing, I guess. Thank you for the $30, sir. Thank you for the $30. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As you can see, Leo from Frito, we're here at the beautiful SM Clark. We're about to go by the supermarket here. You know, about Philly in the Philippines. He's a complete scumbag. You know, a scumbag. I laid it out earlier. Basically, he ran a troll family, the Yellow Winter crime family, a team of trolls that went out and harassed, intimidated, and threatened all the other YouTubers in the Philippine YouTube community to take their channels down, you know, because he wanted all the views, because the Philippines didn't have any talent except for filming young girls out on the streets of Angelo City. And so Craig and Sabu put a video up saying that the Philippines is the greatest of all time, but no one talks about him. Well, we're talking about him now. We're talking about his 9 years of YouTube. And that's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack. Am I going to take a lot of heat about this? Sure. Am I in trouble? Maybe. Yes. But tonight I'll be live streaming again from the bar because if I don't know anything, I know this one thing for certain. If you drink while you're taking antibiotics, you're doing a good thing. I'm just joking. I might just do it, bro. Because I don't want to go back to the casino, bro. Because you know, I won 500,000 pesos, Leo from Frito, and I showed you the money last night. I was at the casino, and on the GD Meets live stream, GD and Footloose Free, and Leo Frito was in the chat. But I showed the money, the 400,000, and then I won 29,000 Geo. I won 29,000 pesos, Leo from Frito. You know, in 3 machines in less than 20 minutes. So then I walked out of there, bro. Yeah, Jeff Lepard. Of course, Jeff Lepard was another crime family. But that's the Thailand side. But, you know, what's interesting was that Jeff Lepard was out trying to get Filipinas in order to monetize their channels, man. You know, in order to in order to stream with them and do a live video, bro. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, we got to come on and tell the truth about this, man. Him, the little Park Crime family, and of course his sidekick, Kevin K in Toronto, Canada. There's groups on here that work, most of these YouTubers that have, come on, Bill West, you've been around many years. Most of these YouTubers that are on here have troll teams. They have teams of trolls they work together with on a Discord, on a WhatsApp group, and they troll and attack other channels in order to take them down and get more views. That's all they do. Come on, man. Probably the biggest trolls out here are YouTubers with other channels, bro. They just can't. They're not going to do it because they're trying to make money. And then making money is like taking people down, bro. That's just how it works out here, bro. That's how it works out here. There, Craig and Sabu. Your boy is not a hero. Your boy is a scumbag. Philippines is a scumbag. Period. Where am I at? SM Clark. The boring place. I'm here every day, bro. Every day I'm here walking around, trying to get my stupid steps in so I don't get diabetes. By the way, my blood work came back, Leo from Frito. My blood work came back outstanding. My A1C 6.0. I had all kinds. Hey, Calvin, such a shoulders. Why don't all your fans here do a big confrontation? I mean, why do all your fans just look at me, shake their head, and move on, bro? And why do they just laugh? Or I get sometimes I get a handshake and a what's up? Can we take a picture so they can send it to you, Calvin? But let's just face it, bro. All your bros, all your supporters out here, Calvin, know I'm right, okay? Because they listen to your live streams, they listen to your private chats, they listen to all the crazy stuff you say, bro, and they know I'm right, bro. Everyone knows that you're a scammer, bro. You're a scammer. You're the highest level scammer. I mean, someone put out that is Calvin Sunshine Shores the biggest scammer in the Philippines. He's not the biggest scammer. The biggest scammer is foreigner in the Philippines, Terrence Flannery, who said he built 90 houses, and all he did was build a huge 25-room resort in the Bohol. That's the biggest scammer, bro. That's the biggest scammer in the Philippines. Calvin never got. Calvin, the best he can do is find some place that had a fire, run down to some place that had a fire, make some videos saying he's helping some people, and then tell his most loyal subscribers to send money. Oh yeah, Calvin, what about your spaghetti campaign? Also, I hear Calvin's gonna start feeding the poor again. Feeding the poor. Come on, Calvin, that's so old, bro. Feeding the poor, bro. Feeding the poor is terrible. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for all this support, super chat. Barry J, he's still in detention. He's in a live stream earlier. Again, we're doing everything we can for Barry J each and every day. I'm not going back to Pattaya. Why would I do that? Why would I lose $1,600 of spend off of $8,000? That's why you spend $8,000 a month. You lose $1,600 in Thailand just on currency differential right now versus Thailand versus Philippines. Crazy. Anyway, stay alive, motherfuckers. I'll be back tonight, hopefully, from the bar. And thanks for watching, man. Philippines, you're a scumbag.